Guys, thanks for joining us after that. Point gained or 2 points dropped?
No, point gained. Point gained. It was, we went 2-0 up, deservedly so. We worked out a game plan, how we wanted to play against them, and executed it really, really well. Second half, they made a couple of changes at half time, changed the shape, and they showed what a good side they are, quality players, and they really put it on us. I suppose the only disappointing thing was that up till they scored their first goal, you kind of, I wouldn't say felt comfortable, that's the wrong word, but you did wonder whether or not they were actually going to get through, although they had a lot of the possession. First goal they score, and obviously, as we always say, the old cliche, goals change games, and their tails were up. We were tired. We had to make a lot of substitutions today, and it made it disjointed. And in the end, they scored that. I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row we've had goals scored against us that literally, if you saw that a match of the day tonight, they'd be absolutely waxing lyrical over it. I mean, it was unbelievable. The strike for the equaliser, and you can pick up things that went wrong for us before that, but oh my God, what a strike by the boy, and fair play.
We did want to ask you about that. Was there anything we could have done to have stopped that? Was it simply just another worldie?
No, we 100% could have stopped it before it got there. When people score goals, they don't just go out there and score a goal. It comes from other areas of the pitch, and we didn't execute what we asked them to execute, really. And I will say, defending starts from up front, and today in the second half, we didn't do what we wanted them to do, and that was that was a problem, and we allowed them to get in behind us too often, and it pulled our midfielders out of position, and then allowed them to exploit space. So we're a young side, and I think the boys have played really well on the one hand. In terms of game management, they need to just learn that and make some better decisions. But they'll learn a lot from today's game, and they played a very good team who will be up there challenging this year, no doubt. And we've come away with a point, and deservedly so. They were the better side second half. I thought we played better first half. So anyways.
Did you think we maybe lacked a bit of experience in that second half?
I think so. In the second half, as Tony said, we had to make a few changes, and I think that did really disrupt us a little bit. I thought, going back to the first half, I'd want to shout out Miles and Jimmo up top, because I thought they made a big difference to us actually, and I think the goals that we scored have come from Miles's hold-up play, which is obviously a big plus and one of the reasons we brought him in. And one of the things we've said to the boys is about getting shots off, and we've done that really well to get into the lead. And I think making those changes and as Tony says, not following through with what we'd asked them to do in certain areas has led to us basically ending up conceding 2 goals and walking away with a point rather than 3. But happy to walk away with a point, to be honest. So that's a positive. 4 points from our opening 2 games. If someone had offered us that before the start of the season, we would have took that all day long. So really pleased to be in that position, to be honest.
You signed Miles Cornwell during the week. How do you think he did today?
I thought he made a massive difference. I think his hold-up play, he's a very experienced player. He's had a bit of pre-season elsewhere, so his fitness I thought looked alright. He obviously got a bit tired towards the end of the second half, but just having that physicality up there as well. You saw with the first goal, he's just bounced off the centre half, and then he's put in Jimmo, who's got one-on-one with, I think it was the right back, and he's just twisted him up and then finished lovely. So Miles did make a massive difference. Like I said, he's a very experienced player, and we're pleased to have him in our squad.
Looking ahead then, got a short turnaround before Rushdale at home. Thoughts on that one?
We just said to him in the dressing room that we had a very good performance at Leeds. We followed it up with a very mediocre performance against Midhurst. We've had a good performance today against a very, very good team, and we just need to put in a good performance on Tuesday. If we put in a good performance and the other team are better than us, then so be it. But we just need to get a level of consistency in our performances, and if we do that, we're going to be all right. We're going to be okay. We'll be there or thereabouts in terms of. Hopefully the sort of top half of the table. I'm not going to make any stupid predictions about playoffs or anything like that, but we just want to have a good season, finish as high as we can, and if we can keep performing well, then I think we'll win more games than we lose, and that's I think all we're after doing at the moment.
Tony, Andy, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Nick.
Cheers, Nick.